Let's dive right in, shall we? You know, being Iranian in today's world feels a bit like being on a never-ending roller coaster. But instead of thrill, it's more like a nausea-inducing ride of dysfunction. It's like the universe decided, let's give these folks a complex and a twist, and boy, did we get a plot twist. It's like living in a reality TV show, Survivor Tehran edition. But amidst the chaos, there's a unique beauty and resilience that shines through. Now when times are tough, and let's be honest, they are always tough, there's this incredible luxury that comes with being Iranian, the ability to blame the government. And I don't just mean blame, I mean we own that blame like it's an Olympic sport. We could win gold medals in fault finding. Some days I'm convinced our government is handing out blame certificates at the weekly meetings. Congratulations, you've officially blamed the Ayatollah. Here's your certificate. And sure, we can point fingers at the usual suspects, foreign imperialism, because nothing says irony quite like blaming the British, the Israelis, and Uncle Sam for our ails. I mean, if the foxy British aren't involved, can we even call it a crisis? Who knew our problems had such an international flavor? It's almost like a global buffet of issues. But it's a twist, isn't it? You'd think we'd stick to blaming regimes and foreign powers, but the real drama unfolds in our own backyard. It's always the most vulnerable folks, the ones who camp out under the thin veil of religious platitudes, who are left holding the bag. They're like, God must be testing our faith and resilience. Meanwhile, I'm over here thinking, you know, a voucher for a cheeseburger would test my faith way better than this cosmic ordeal. It's absurd. But hey, that's life in Iran for you. Seriously, there's something wild about how they spin the narrative. I mean, I feel bad laughing at the absurdity, but those poor souls are tossing coins into the fountain of hope, praying for a miracle while the elites are at the other end of that fountain, taking a dip in bottled water, sipping on it like it's vintage wine. These elites are the same folks who'd trade their soul for a corporate tax break. You can practically hear them chuckling, thinking, God sure has a great sense of humor, doesn't he? And while the masses struggle, the elites dine in luxury, driving their expensive cars, living in mansions. And you know what else? Our government is like that stubborn child who refuses to admit they've lost the game. They keep throwing money out like it's confetti. Look at us, we're so generous with these subsidies. Meanwhile, the elites are like, thanks for the cash, but I'm sipping mojitos on the side and reselling your subsidies like a Black Friday sale. And the rest of us, we're just trying to survive this roller coaster. You gotta admire the genius, and by genius, I mean absolutely preposterous efforts of our political theater. It's almost Shakespearean. Here we are, the regular folk, propelling these corrupt systems with our hard-earned taxes, just to see it squandered by a handful of opportunists. Oh, by the way, did you notice our neighborhoods still resemble the aftermath of a zombie apocalypse? And yet, amidst all this chaos, life goes on. Kids play, families gather, and we all keep moving forward. And don't even get me started on our notions of democracy. The irony of democracy gifted through sanctions. It's like receiving a bouquet of flowers that you never asked for, and turns out they came with a hornet's nest. Thank you for this lovely gift of economic dysfunction, just what I wanted. It's the gift that keeps on giving, isn't it? But those poor forgotten souls, the ones fighting proxy wars on behalf of a regime that doesn't even know their names? They're the ones playing real-life chess on a board filled with landmines while the elites are running off with the king. The king being their own self-interest, of course. They're singing in the streets, we are the champions. But everyone else is like, fellas, we're not even in the arena. Time keeps ticking and the cycle continues, leaving the masses in a perpetual state of waiting. Ultimately, folks, the superfans of this regime are the very ones it suppresses. They're the destitute and desperate, dutifully offering up their lives like a human sacrifice to an indifferent god, who, by the way, seriously needs a PR team. They pay taxes, they work those factories, and somehow they are still the last ones selected for the care package of their own community. It's maddening. They deserve better. So let's raise a glass. Here's to the forgotten classes. Here's to surviving in a system that seems tailored to stifle their voices. Here's to the ones who somehow make it all bearable through laughter, because if we can't laugh, what do we have left? Here's to the resilience that keeps us going. I'll gladly take sarcasm over silence any day. It's the spice of life. Thank you for watching.